Yeah, so burbot, they're a really cool fish. They're, most people don't really know about them. They're kind of cryptic. They tend to spend most of the year deep. I don't think I've ever really heard anybody catch them in the summertime. They're mostly fished for kind of the fall through winter months when they come shallow. They're fish that are active in really cold water, like 4 or 5 degrees C. They're pretty active in, so it's like 39, 40 some odd degrees Fahrenheit. They are a codfish, so the only freshwater member of the codfish family. They tend to inhabit pretty deep lakes and deep river systems. We have them in a number of lakes here in Washington State. They will spawn under the ice oftentimes in lakes, and they spawn at night. There's something close to the bottom. Ooh, we got some company.
Happy to be doing it.
Today, I don't know if we can disclose our location, but we're back out on the ice. But today we're actually going after burbot. If you don't know what burbot is, they're basically a freshwater ling cod. That's literally like what they're known by. They're also called like eelpout, but I feel like they're this very underrated and unknown fish here in Washington, because every single time I talk to people about it, people think I'm some kind of crazy, but they're actually a very delicious fish. Hopefully we can catch more than just one, because they're a lot of fun to fight. Jacob's never caught one before. I've never caught them through the ice, so should have a lot of first in store if we could catch them.
On a little jigging rod, medium action, 30-inch ugly stick. Got 10-pound braid, 8-pound fluorocarbon to a little snap swivel, and a 1/3 ounce silver and green Clio spoon, baited with 2 or 3 night crawlers, maybe a chunk of trout meat from yesterday. And yeah, just drop down to the bottom and kind of occasional twitch, and these things kind of fall sideways. What I tend to do really well on are tip-ups, and tip-ups are sweet. They're pretty simple mechanism. So you tie on pretty much the same slip sinker rig you'd use, like say for bait fishing for trout or something. I tend to use a pretty short leader. This happens to be 15-pound fluorocarbon. Got a size 2 bait holder hook snelled on there. Barrel swivel, little bead, 1/2 ounce weight, and then pass that some more 15-pound fluoro. And then I join it to this 30-pound Dacron with a uni to uni knot, or double uni knot. But essentially what you do, drop this down the hole until it hits the bottom, get your line nice and taut to the weight, and while it'll be sitting in the hole, basically like that. There's 2 different basically settings on this tip up. This deeper notch is like for a heavy bite. The shallow notch for light biting fish. I tend to like to put it in the heavy notch, because sometimes the wind can actually cause this to flip up. So, don't want to chase any false flags. So we're just going to basically set that in the heavy notch. Then a fish comes by, pulls some line, and that's basically, you look out and see the flag up, and if you're ice fishing, you got to yell, flag, and run out there and go after it. But yeah, that's basically how it works.
Sweet.
Super simple mechanism.
And what kind of depths you putting these out at?
Well, I've cut several holes around here. Deepest hole out that way is 50 feet. I don't really feel like going out there after dark. The shallowest hole is about 39 feet that way. I got another hole at 33 feet. So between 30 to 40 feet.
Sweet.
And yeah, baited chunks of trout, or personally I like to put like 3 night crawlers on that and just let it lay on the bottom.
Yeah, so here in Washington you have this option. Basically there's 2 types. So you just buy your regular fishing license, you're allowed 1 pole depending on where you're fishing. But there's this option where you can buy this thing called a 2-pole endorsement, and what that allows at certain places, not all places, is instead of just using 1 rod, you can use 2 rods. And so here at this lake, that's what we're gonna do. So instead of using 2 poles though, we're using 1 pole, and then we're using these things called tip ups, which I believe Bryan already explained to you guys. So if you want to pay an extra 15 bucks, you can fish with 2 poles.
Yeah. I don't really expect any action until it's like dark.
Like dark.
Yeah, like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what happens.
Let's catch some fish.
Yeah, man. Coming out at night. Just one bump or 2 bumps. Yep.
Put it back down.
Yeah, I got like.
You're going black over.
Oh. Fish on!
Fish on! Oh snap! Turn on. Record it. Press that red button right here. It's the red button. Alright. Let me move this. What is it?
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
It feels big.
Does it feel heavy?
Yeah.
It's a burbot. It's gotta be a burbot. I'll help you out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's pulling drag. He's pulling drag. Oh yeah. There we go.
Oh no!
Oh no! It was a burbot. That would have been your first burbot.
That would have been my first
Oh
burbot.
dang.
So I got him right up to the top. Sai and I saw him under the hole. And then he just dove, started stripping line. And then all of a sudden he was off. And I started reeling again and my line just came out of the water. So that was super exciting. Okay, let's get one. I'm ready to get one. This is Hunter, everybody. How's it going? Oh, monster.
There we go.
So that's a glow jig kind of thing
Yeah.
with a worm on it. That's a good fish. Right before dark.
Shad, that 28.
28, see.
That's right there. 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's the one.